You know, all the Yemenis in their army over there were all men.
Yeah.
So
Women
the
didn't do it.
women didn't do that stuff. They just
Well,
get
no, the women
slaved.
got, the women were prostituting themselves
Yeah.
because they liked American men.
Yep.
That's why I asked him one day, I asked him privately, I have a question for you. He said, yeah. I said, did you sleep in one of those studies? He didn't say anything on that, but I could tell the look on his face.
Oh, I show that. Remember, you said that should tell you different.
Bet you did.
Yeah.
But you got a
That's
free,
how I learned it.
bet you got a hot free meal after that one, huh?
He wasn't very good in this service. He was, my mom would say he was good ranking, but he was rude.
Yeah.
He always wanted to be in charge.
That's
How he is in life. He doesn't like being bossed around. See, everything he got there, he would make sure he was the boss. But you know what the dumb part is? My mom said he has a boss higher than him though. But he wants to be a boss where he's standing. He knows there's higher ups.
I bet you he didn't listen to the general, the big guy.
He didn't listen to anybody.
I bet you on that little walkie-talkie, hey, half penny, hey. He said, yeah. He's like, yeah. Hey, you gotta do this. I'm doing it. And then he goes, sends other troops out to do something else, and then goes,
Hey.
they send probably other troops.
Send troops and
Send them the wrong way, tell them they're supposed to go left, they went right.
it's his orders.
Probably found the landmine. Boom! That's the end of that soldier.
It has to be his way.
That's the end of that soldier.
That's why he got his own business after he left the military. He became all right. After he left, he got another job. He was the boss of that gas station, United Dairy Farm. He was the boss. He was the big shot in that. Then after that, he was a big boss with his bread business. He wanted something he owned.
Didn't say he used a guy for a shield or something like that. There was a story he said something like about that or whatever it was. There was a guy that was near him and he kind of was trying to fire at somebody.
Yeah.
I guess he just hit him instead.
Yep.
Like, dude,
he got some injuries in that, yes.
Well, right. There's a couple of guys he saved, but a lot of people saved, but.
Yep. He did use them for a shield and stuff. He did a lot of different things.
He said that one day. I remember saying.
Yeah, because his boss was doing the same thing, and the other American soldiers themselves were doing the same thing.
True.
Even in they were, even the lower guys are just, not.
Yeah, but why did they make it so like? No offense, but why did they come back? Not them, but other people come back so dramatized and saying that because of the Purple Heart, they say, "Oh, we try to save that guy," and this and that. No, they didn't. I bet you.
You mean the Iraqian war?
Yeah, like the other, generations. He was like,
"Oh,
try saving that guy." And
I don't know the war.
That and like that's bullshit. You know what sad part is? People are forgetting something.
In Vietnam War, too, didn't have no hearts. No medals.
But they're forgetting something.
No, they have. But to get them when they're like 90s, like my mom used to work at.
One president did something really stupid and told the other people to drop the bombs. So they dropped right where the area where the people, where the civilians and the army people were. On live TV, remember that? On the national live TV, we got to see our own people die.
It's not coordinated right. No. Vietnam, there was our aircraft and their aircraft going dropping everywhere, but at least in World War II, and they had more common sense to keep them away from where we are. But now they're just dropping them anywhere.
Well, I understand that.
Some of that, but they get honored.
Even some of that Vietnam War was still discombobulated because their country was getting the paper or the news from our American news. That's why they ended up burning a couple of bridges because they heard that our American people were going to go, soldiers were going to go to that bridge, and they ended up burning the bridges.
Yeah, because the enemies did it.
The enemies did it.
But the Iraq War, these American soldiers on foot downstairs where they're flying or above them, they're dropping it where those men were.
Right, exactly.
And that was not allowed. That's ridiculous.
And another one that was.
And like in World War II.
Right.
With Japan, we gave them that big atom bomb, right?
Right.
We made sure all of our troops are out of there. And we planned a while to do it. Then we came back and stuck behind them after like a month later and dropped it.
The only thing that they messed up in Vietnam, the only thing is because of those soldiers that raped and
Yeah,
murdered
that's
the people.
nonsense.
That's the only
That's
downfall
ridiculous.
that nobody pretty much.
That's
Because
ridiculous.
the other general, I'm saying, other general, somebody.
Well, someone did that in the Iraqi war too. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
yeah,
He
that
killed
guy-
like
the guy-
he killed dozens of civilians.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he.
You
told
know
me
he's
that
getting
story.
prosecuted. Remember at 3-3 at the time he was getting. He's going into prison here.
He told me that he actually was in a convert, wherever they were there, that truck thing. The lady had the thing on her head, and he was trying to tell her to put it down,
He shot her.
and she was saying something else, and he thought it was something in there. And
He
of course
shot her.
he
He
said-
got a Purple Heart, right? That guy that shot her.
Oh, he got a Purple Heart for something.
Yeah, no, I know. But the guy that earned the Purple Heart shot that innocent lady
Yeah.
for no reason.
Mhm.
Well, she was carrying his fruit.
All it was clothes and fruit, and other chocolate and necessities that for the family. Sad.
I want to kill. No. You don't kill the women or the children. You killed the bad guy men. You guys understand? There's only women that had bombs out there. They got forced to do it, but their military's men, and he shot that lady with fruit.
Well, yeah, granted, if the lady has a bomb on her, yeah, shoot that.
But she didn't have a bomb.
But if
You
you're
know
just-
if the lady had a
if
bomb.
Your lady's holding the thing like this.
That wouldn't be a bomb.
There's no way.
It'd be strapped to her.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
She'd
strapped
just
to her
drop
chest.
it off and then stand there and pull the pin off or pull something.
Yeah, and you see her clothing, and you know she's
You go,
pulling.
okay, well,
You
what's
know
going
the
on
fruit
here?
won't be a bombs they're
Ooh.
carrying.
No, I mean, you would see it plain view sight if she was wearing something.
A bomb strapped.
Exactly, or something. Yeah.
And you kind of know if she had a bomb, she won't be carrying something on her head. She'd be running herself quickly to you and pulling something.
Yeah,
You would know.
kamikaze, that's what they do. The people drop down like flies, pull the thing.
It's a woman that's walking normally with fruit. It's not a bomb.
Yeah, I understand there are
He
civilians.
shot her.
He did.
Did he get in trouble for that? No.
Nobody got. Well, I think he did, but it was like kind of like a. Nobody. I don't think anybody saw it, or maybe he was by himself, or somebody was with somebody else. But the other guy told him. He didn't tell the other. He didn't want the other guy to tell him anybody.
Oh, because he'd be imprisoned.
Exactly.
We know by him saying that here to you guys and everybody else. You know, if the government hears about that, the military branch over there, his precious house and his benefits, he'll be going to court.
Yeah.
And he
you
better
know
be careful who he talks to about that. Then he'd be prosecuted he'd be going there in the barracks in his wheelchair over here, or where our dad went to the military, would be imprisoned for life. That's what he should be.
The thing is too is that he got his just desserts. That's why he doesn't have his legs, because he ended up going to the
Oh yeah.
line.
Well, I don't give a shit. Bring his legs. Bring him when there's no legs. Impersonate him over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he deserves a house what he just did and everything. No. I understand he did some nice things, but I think he should be imprisoned over
You may
at the military
have been-
branch.
You may have been a hero saving somebody's skin.
Yeah, but you're not a hero for killing
ransom,
somebody
but
either
Here's the thing. Here's
for no reason. He knew damn well better.
I know. Here's about.
He said he had a brain fart, right? He said, oh yeah. You remember he told you guys. He said, oh yeah. Kind of after I did it, I kind of figured it wasn't.
You know, I don't understand.
And I looked at her. It was no.
Here's the question I have now.
Did he feel shitty about it,
He did.
or he did?
He did. I don't think he did. Actually, I don't think he did. His tone was felt shitty, but his face, you could see it in his face. He didn't look it. If I actually am asking this question,
I never forgive myself for that if I did that.
is this why is it that okay?
No, all right. If I did that, I did it by accident. Not accident, but well, kind of figured. I just let the enemy shoot me after.
But here's the question I have: is how come we can save other Iraqi kids with my American money, but we couldn't at the time?